What's going on, Chris? What's happening?
What's going on, Jerome? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm very good. Apart
Good.
from everything that's going on in my life currently, moving and stuff. Other than that, I'm good.
Good. Good. Good. Oh, I've been all right. You know.
Yeah. What
Yeah. Yeah.
you been
Yeah. I'm
up to?
getting. It's more. I'm part time now, so that's
Oh,
the biggest
yes,
thing.
yes, yes.
I'm part
Yes,
time
you
now.
did say.
I don't know. Before
How's it feel?
it feels weird, but also it feels weird, scary, and also exciting at the same time
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because it's. I now have to. This is where the real graph for me. This is like the real graph starts. It's
Mm-mm.
not. I don't have a safety net now. Well, I do have a
Mm-hmm.
safety net, but I'm not relying on that now. It's
Mm.
more like let's go for my passion. Let's drive.
You got
Let's
more time for yourself as well.
yes, that
Yeah.
is it. And I don't want to get to the point where my family sees me at home more, where now they can like distract me. I don't want the distractions
Mm.
at all. I just
Mm-hmm,
need
mm-hmm.
to just get in my zone. And I think at home, a lot of people like working from home, but then for me, I feel like
I
working
do.
from home is a distraction from and
It
maybe
it it is, but it has its benefits as well. Like since working from home, the amount that I've been able to save from not even traveling, from not spending money on like food in the morning, food at lunch, food in
mm,
between lunch, food
mm.
after lunch, and after yeah, I eat a lot of food. I like food. I'm not even
See,
gonna
but
lie.
that's where my money went. My money went on food. Since we went into lockdown, a lot of my money went on food. And there's been a study
Mm-mm.
saying how a lot of entrepreneurs, most of their money goes on food, literally.
Yeah, yeah, because like what I mean, it's just a habit. What else are you gonna do as well? Like it's just a habit, just to work, work. Like
Yes, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that at all.
I don't mind. I
I,
like food,
yeah.
so
See,
I'm
you, yeah,
cool.
you like food. You like food. I don't want big belly. Nah, man, nah, man. I have to go gym. I have to go gym. But yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
true.
been all right. It started yesterday, so yeah, it's all go. It's all go now. To be fair, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. To be honest with you,
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward it for you as well.
yeah, there's a lot of creating that's gonna be happening. A lot of creating. So
Yes, there is.
fully excited. I got a list
Watch this
already.
space.
I'm like, yeah, Wednesday. You'll see
Yes,
a
yeah,
notch.
yeah. Create for me as well because my creating has been put on hold. Like I said, this whole moving thing, like living out in boxes right now, and it's annoying. I just want to get. I haven't picked up my camera. I picked up my camera yesterday to charge it, and I was like, "Hello, baby. I missed it. I missed it. I
So
missed
all of
it."
these distractions, well, not I won't say distractions, but all of these things you see,
Life.
it's life in it, and kind of demotivates us in a way when we want to get into things, you know.
You
So
stole it from
I
me.
had
You
to.
stole it. You stole it from me.
And so, well, what is today's episode,
Oh,
Chris?
all right. Well, today's episode is how we stay motivated, how you can stay motivated, and what platforms we use.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Oh.
So, how
Well,
do you stay motivated?
how do I stay motivated? It's it's a difficult one to be fair because
Mm,
there's so many different things that will just pick me up. I'm like, okay, cool, let's go, let's do this. So I watch a lot of motivational videos as well, like
hmm
on YouTube.
hmm
I watch ET Eric Thomas. Shouts to Eric Thomas.
Big up Eric Thomas.
He's a motivational speaker
Hmm
in the UK in America,
hmm
and yeah, he's just real in what he says. To be fair, I'm sure I
Mm.
mentioned him in one of our other
I think you
episodes.
have. I think you mentioned him like on the
Yeah, yeah,
first episode.
I think so. Yeah, either the
Yeah.
first or second. But yeah, watching his videos, um, watching other creators as well, like just following their pages and seeing what they come up with, and it you'd be like, "Ooh, I want to see if I can do that. See if
Mm,
I can do that, this, that, and the other." But then
mm.
there's also other things that will distract me, like obviously just life in general. I feel like I have to be in my own zone. Naturally, I'm creative. I will think of
Mm.
things and like, okay, I want to do this. Let me see if I can do this, that, and the other. So if I go to the gym, that's my main thing that will just keep me motivated. To be honest
I
with you,
do love the gym.
gym. If I'm not in the gym, like I
Mm.
haven't been to the gym for. I last went to the gym last week, Tuesday, the one day out of last week.
Listen, I haven't gone in months, and I'm a gym person. I love gym, and
Mm.
it's like my biggest source of motivation. Um, and not being at the gym it is having an effect on me a lot. Um,
Eats
but
me up, eats me alive.
yeah, yeah.
Then I get
So
aches and pains. Like so, like today I got a real lower back pain happening today. I don't
from
know why.
gym,
No, not from gym. I just don't know where
see, I
I've
love
got it
pain.
from.
I love pain from gym, man. It makes me
Yeah,
feel
the
like
pain
I've
from the
done
gym.
something.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. But this lower back feeling is killing me. I don't know how I've
Yeah,
done
that's
it.
cool. What we called. I'm not even saying. I'm just gonna say what we called age. I'm not saying old age. I'm just gonna say
No,
what
no,
we called
listen,
age.
I'm young. Hey, 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 hey,
That's why I
hey,
said
hey.
age. That's why I said age. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna say old age.
but no, but
Age.
you, I feel like I could get these little knots in my body as well for not going to the gym, where I wouldn't feel like I've where I will
Because your
get them.
body's used to it, innit? Your body's like it's like muscle memory. Like, hello,
Yeah,
where you at? Why are we not at the gym today? And then when you don't do it, oh, okay, you going on strike? All right, we go on strike too.
yeah,
Here's
for
a
real,
knot.
for real, for real. And it's more of majority of my stuff I'm sitting down. So like and I'm actually happy as well the
Mhm.
fact that I've gone part time at my work. So guys, if you
Mhm.
didn't know, I'm a bus driver. So now I've gone part time. So there's less sitting down at the wheel.
You know, I think they did know from when one of the episodes you was like, yeah, a girl asked for my number on the bus. I think they did know.
Sorry, sorry. Um, but yeah, but
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest things that I've just been waiting for because it's a lot of sitting down. And then when I come home, I'm sitting down again
Mm.
on the computer, just doing work and stuff.
Mhm.
So now that I've got more time on my hands, I can get to the gym now. And
Mhm. Mhm.
where I'm in the gym, I feel like that's where I'm most creative because
Mhm.
your mind's just ticking away. Obviously, you just
Mm.
work and I'm happy because I'm working on myself at the same time.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then I'm not one of those guys that will be inside the gym and look at my phone while I'm in the gym. No.
So do you say like while you're there, that's where your source of like you said, I think you said your inspiration, is that where your source of motivation comes from? Being in the gym will help you be creative. Is
Yeah,
that correct?
yeah. Because
Okay.
I'm thinking, obviously, while I'm inside the gym, I'm thinking what exercises to do and so forth. Getting creative with certain exercises that I don't do on a regular basis. And
Mm.
then from there, when I'm in my rest period now, I'm like, okay, cool. I know I need to create something. What can I
Mm.
create, or how can I impact on someone's lives, or anything like that? What questions can I answer, and so forth. So that when I'm resting, that's what I'm constantly thinking. And then
Mm.
while I'm now exercising, I'm like, okay, cool. Focus on the exercise. Get back
Mm.
into my rest period. Now I'm thinking of certain ideas to put together when I
Mm.
get home,
Mm.
and it's
Mm.
like, oh, okay, cool. Make a note of that before I forget, because I
Mhm.
my brain is
Yeah,
yeah,
like mine, trash. Mine's
yeah,
trash.
trash.
Yeah,
However
I have
it is.
reminders on my phone. Like I have loads of checklists on my reminder section.
Mm,
Um, and then like as soon as I get it done, I just tick it off,
yeah.
put it in notes because I can't rely on this brain
No, it's
at
needed.
all.
You need to write things down. Like we've got notes on our phone. Bring it out real quick. Write it down before you forget. Like, cause there's many a
Mm,
times I've been on the bus and I'm like, yes, okay, I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna remember that. Well,
yeah,
time I get to my destination now,
it's gone.
I'm like,
You're lucky if it lasts that
what?
long for me. Lucky. I could
Listen.
turn around and I've forgotten it. It's mad. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Because I just get distracted. I'm like, oh, like I'll think of something and then I'll just look at the sky like, oh, that's pretty. And then I'll like go back and it's gone. The whole idea is gone. It sounds like, you know, what's that? Lenny and what's it? What's that? of Mice and Men. It's a
Oh,
good slogan.
Mice of Men.
Of Mice and Men. What's his
Oh
name? Lenny
yes,
or something?
I
Yeah,
remember.
I
Oh
just
my days,
yeah,
Mice of
that's
Men.
taking it back.
Way
I know, I
back.
took
No,
it back. I
you're
took it.
showing age, Mike. What's wrong with you?
Hey, erase that, erase that. Just forget it.
I'm literally like, hold on, I remember that title. Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
that's
Wow.
time. That's time.
Still got the book at home.
Anyways, moving on. Moving on.
What motivates you?
Yeah. um I like I said to you before, I'm probably like naturally motivate I like naturally motivate myself anyways. Like I could literally just be lying down and then like something switches and then I'm just like up and I'm ready to go, and like I'll have previous ideas already in my head
Mm,
that will just randomly come to me, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's get it done, because I'm the type of person like I need to get it done now, otherwise it's not going to happen.
mm,
It will happen, but I want it to happen now to get it
mm,
out of the way. um but also, like I know that not a lot of people are like that. So my other way of being motivated is that I go to either social media, um YouTube,
mm,
and I will just source out inspiration, like whether it be through music, whether it be through film, other people's trends that are going on at that present moment in time.
mm.
I look at it and I'm like, okay, cool, I want to do that. Like, and then I'll just get up and I'm just like motivated because I know I can do it. So I'm more of a person like, let me see if I can do it,
Mm.
and then I'm up. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
So what demotivates you then?
I probably not a lot. There are not a lot of things that can demotivate me because I'm a type of person that like I want to do it and I will keep doing it until I get it right.
Mm.
But I think the thing that probably will demotivate me is that if I don't have the correct equipment, I will try to find a way around it. But if I don't have the correct equipment or yeah, that will probably demotivate me. Um,
Okay.
because it's stopping me from doing what I'm doing,
Mm.
So then I'm just like, ah, damn it. But then I'll just find something else and I'll just
Yeah,
get up and
I
continue,
think that's like
find a way around it.
I think that's like the main one of the main things, just not having the right equipment.
Yeah, it can
And
stop you.
that's what happened to me in the first lockdown, our first ever lockdown.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a lot of live streaming, and because I was like, yes, this is my opportunity to
Mm,
get in front of everyone before anyone jumps on it, kind of thing. Because I've
mm,
got the
mm.
equipment, got everything here, got everything all set up. My Mac, if you can see behind me, it's 2011. Right, we're in
Mm,
2022.
yeah, yeah,
Software, it did not keep up at all. Computer said
yeah.
no.
Computer said no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So from there, it was just like, well, cool. I'm not gonna do it. Just gave up.
Yeah.
Literally just gave up because I'm not gonna fork out grands of money to go get something just so I can live stream. I mean,
Mm,
for me, the the long term vision of it wasn't really there. It didn't add up for me, to be fair.
mm.
Um, so then, like you said, just had to think of something else
But
for
there are
myself.
a lot of people that literally not having the right equipment never stops them, and they
Mm,
all just find. I don't know how they do it. They're amazing, but they just find a way around it.
yeah,
They do.
yeah.
I'm not there yet, but good for those people.
But I mean, to be fair, I did find a way around it, in a sense. I mean, but I can live stream now. I mean, eventually,
Mm,
I bought a new laptop anyway because it was needed anyway.
yeah.
But the goal was different.
Mhm.
It wasn't I need to get a new laptop to live stream or anything like that. The goal was different. I can do a lot more. I can do a lot more stuff, like create, design, build like websites and so forth. I needed something so I can create stuff. And
Mm.
now I'm here. I'm like, new year, new journey.
New year, new me.
Yeah, part time. I'm like, yes, okay, cool. Now it's like just get
Making
down
your
to
steps. Yeah.
yeah, let's get to
Business.
work kind of thing. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I think there that's one of the main things that was just get me down
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
bit, because then I have to rethink everything that I wanted to try and do work for. But there are things out there so it's you can't say, right, we don't have the equipment, because there's people out there that hires out equipment
Yeah, it's true. Like,
for
what
cheap.
did we discuss? Like, for example, that website that we said, was it Fatsumo,
Oh,
Fat Llama? Oh,
fat
Fat
llama,
Llama.
yeah.
Oh, frozen. Look,
Now you're back.
fat,
You're back.
fat. What is it? Fat Llama.
Fat llama, yeah, fat llama. But that's a very good website to use.
Fat Llama, guys.
Fat llama. And there's another one called uh Wix, I think.
Wix.
Wix.
That's been out. Wix.com. That's. What's
No,
that for?
it's I can't. No, it's not Wix. I need to double check. I will double check for you guys and put that inside the description, because they also hire out as well. So
There's
it's
so
an
many
actual
platforms.
it's
Yeah.
an actual store. They got a
Oh,
couple of
Wex. Is
stores.
it Wex?
Wex,
WEX.
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 That's it. Wex. And they're
Wex.
relatively fair. Their prices, they're very fair.
Mm.
I mean, I saw my camera for £65 for the day.
Mhm. Mhm.
I was like, wow, that's decent. To be fair, I mean, Fat Llama
That's alright, isn't it?
will charge the day of various amounts, starting from probably like 35,
I haven't used
45.
them yet. I do want to use it, but
Yeah, no, use them, because everyone's just hiring out their equipment. I was actually quite
mm,
shocked when I went on there. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, there are sources.
mhm.
Hire out equipment if you haven't got it, and it's a good way to test out equipment. If you haven't got it, hire them out, play around with it, and if you feel like you can use this on a regular basis, purchase it.
Mm.
Get the money and just purchase it. To be fair.
Okay. So, what do you have any specific main platforms that you use to motivate you?
It's mainly YouTube, and Instagram. To be
And do you
fair.
feel like these platforms can help other people? Because obviously we want to help.
Oh yeah,
Like,
most
people are feeling
definitely.
like they're not feeling motivated. We want to direct them into places that that can help motivate them. Because you were speaking about a motivational speaker before, and you said
Oh
um
yes, yes.
that person. I can't
Um,
remember what the name is.
Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas. Big
Eric
up Eric
Thomas. We
Thomas.
got Eric
Um,
Thomas.
you were saying that he also like fuels your motivation as well.
Yes, all the time. I mean, even when I go shopping. So today I went to shop. I went to go shopping, and just walking up the road, I have to listen to something just to get me up the road. Usually it will be like music, but now I've like, no, I don't want to listen to music no more. It's not really my
Mm,
go-to thing to like. Okay, let's go. Before it used to.
mm.
Now it's like it's not bringing me anything. To be fair, I feel like I'm numbing my brain in that sense.
What music was you listening to though?
It was more rap.
Okay,
It was rap,
okay.
and then I
Because
would
obviously
then
different music brings out different like energies.
it does,
Like
yes,
it
yes.
sparks different thoughts and feelings, and obviously it then can trigger different um what am I looking for? Like how you think of things, like what you're going to create and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, but mine's changed now, and I feel like it's because I'm a DJ as well.
Oh, okay.
So where my go-to music is house music. So I listen to Afro house.
Mhm.
So I will listen to that if I'm going to an Afro house event. Like, yeah, I need to
Mhm. Get you in the mood. Yeah,
get me
yeah,
in the
yeah.
mood. Like, let's go, kind of thing. When it comes to like, I want to create or motivate myself, that's not my go-to music,
No.
because that's just something that I enjoy listening to,
Mhm.
and I would just zone out. I'm like, wow, that track was wicked. That beat was nice. Like,
S-
I go into
Yeah.
something else. So,
Yeah, yeah. I go from one end. I'm like either soca
mm.
or I go to gospel. I go to different ends to help me motivate with music. But yeah.
I think there has to be a message with it now. If I'm gonna
Mhm.
listen to music, there has to be a message in that music for me to like a positive message. for me
Mhm.
to like, okay, cool, let's go. So with Eric Thomas, um he's also got music as well in Apple Music. I think he's got an Apple Music on Amazon Music as well. So what they've done, all of his speeches, they've put it on top of like a soundtrack. I don't know if he's
Mm.
got any producers or anything like that, but they've got their own beats and stuff, and he's just doing his talks, his speeches. What they've done, they've just, oh, cool, let's just make a mixtape out of this, put together.
Really?
Yeah. So there's like 3 albums that I've listened to, and I'm just like, I mean, some of them kind of say the similar same
Same
thing,
thing, yeah.
but it gets you going. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, for real. I get you.
Mm.
I need to do this, and that's what I pretty much. Well, a couple months I was listening to that. Now I'll just listen to YouTube. If I've got a question that needs answering, type into YouTube, put it in
Mm.
my pocket, have my headphones on, listen.
Mm.
That's literally it. And I've noticed that in myself. I'm like, wow, this is a big step. To be fair,
Mm.
I know that I'm growing within myself. I constantly
Mm.
need to think, create. It's a continuous thing. I need to be
Mm.
consistent with it. I can't
Yeah,
slip.
yeah, yeah.
I ain't got the time to slip. Like, yeah, pretty much, pretty much it. To
Mm,
be
mm,
fair.
mm, mm,
What about you?
mm. I probably think my biggest source of inspiration, well, motivation, should I say. You want to answer it for me?
Pinterest.
I just love
Pin, pin,
Pinterest.
pin, 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 pin,
I
Pinterest.
just, you know what? You know what? My friend rang me up. Big up to Terran. Terran. He's also a photographer. You can press that button. Doing a little bit of shout out, and he's just started his own podcast too.
Yes, I
So
did see.
yeah, with his missus. So congratulations to him. I love it. Like I love to see it. So he rang me up the other day, and he was like, Pinterest. I was like, talk to me. I was like, talk to me. We had a just good. He was just like asking about how you can use Pinterest, what's it good for? Because Pinterest is like it's. I feel like it's underrated, but it's so useful. Not just for finding ideas, but also promoting your stuff on it from your business to your post as well.
Mm,
It's
mm,
really, really good. Again, I haven't figured out all the ins and outs to it, and I will be. Um, I will be definitely taking more time to look into it because I do want to use it more. But Pinterest is wicked, man. It's so lit. Like I'll be stuck for something to do, and I'll go on Pinterest and I'll type in the kind of idea that I want, um, and it will put up loads of different things, and there's no way that you can't get motivation from it. There
mm,
isn't. Like this, it just comes up with the same idea what you're looking for, but different interpretations.
mm, mm,
That just gets like me going I'm fully motivated when I jump on Pinterest. That's my main platform for motivation.
mm,
Um I use Instagram and I use TikTok too,
mm.
but I think second would probably be Instagram.
Right, right.
It's just easy to navigate. You go on Reels and you swipe to the next reel,
Mm,
keep swiping, and like you can see loads of different things, and it just makes you create your own idea as well. So that also motivates me. And there's a lot of how tos on there as well.
mm.
Like I follow an account called Camera Tricks, and it's so the things that they come up with is like it's complicated if you try and think of it yourself, but once they show you, it's so simple.
Okay, okay.
If
Getting
they didn't show you how to do it, you think it's so complicated, but then
mm,
they show you how to, and it's like, wow, is that it?
mm.
And then again, motivated. So my biggest would probably be Pinterest and Instagram.
Okay. So, do you find if you're in Pinterest and you're seeing loads of different things, do you find that you can be demotivated at the same time as well? Because, like, in terms of like the level of your level of skill set, like you want to get to this part of your journey, but then you're seeing loads of different other things, and you're like, oh my god, can it be overwhelming? Let's say.
It can be, it's not for me. It can be overwhelming because you'll see this idea and you're like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And you see another idea and you're like, oh wait, I want to do that.
Mm.
Then you see three, four, five, and you're like, which one do I actually which one do I actually choose? And then you just like go into overdrive and then just shut your laptop and you're like, done. I can't.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it can I can see why it can be, but for me, no. It just I look at all these ideas and I'm like, all right, I can use a piece from that. I can do a piece from this. I can piece from that. Put them all together. It's a whole new idea.
Right. Okay.
So I can see why it can demotivate some people. But what I would say to those people is just dissect it and make it smaller. Don't look at it as a big chunk. Just make everything smaller because like with sometimes we're too focused on just getting to the main goal and not understanding how we can get there. If you just take your small baby steps, eventually those steps are gonna get to your big goal. You'll get there, just it'll just maybe take a little bit more time.
Mm.
So with your ideas, really understand what you're trying to do and take your time because when you accomplish like the end goal, oh, it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It is so sweet.
Love that. Love that. Because well, it's you just gotta make sure your message is clear. Understand, yeah, your goal.
Mm,
Know
mm-hmm.
exactly what you want to be doing. What message you're trying to put out there. Like once you lose focus, that's it. It's a wrap. The moment you start
It's a
losing
wrap.
focus,
It's a wrap.
you will find other things like that will distract you very easily, and that's it. You've lost track of what the main goal is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I was doing my event for my event J2K parties, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a live streaming event. What it was, I booked a venue, and the venue manager asked me if I need to get at least 200 people inside the venue in order for this to be a success. But the focus wasn't getting people inside the venue. The focus was it being live streamed. I need to
Yeah.
get that footage no matter what. That was the main
That was
aim.
the goal.
That was the goal.
Mm.
But then it got to a point where I didn't want to lose the venue. I didn't want to lose the trust of the venue manager as well. I
Mm.
didn't want to lose that relationship. So then I put pressure on myself to like trying to get people to come to the
Yeah.
to the
Mm.
event and this, that, and the other. There's so many different things. I need to promote this. I need to do this.
Mm.
Let's get the invites out. Let's just bring people in.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I forgot about it's a live
The
stream.
essence, yeah.
Like the main focus is the actual DJs and getting a good quality footage for YouTube. So I
Mm.
can use that for content to promote for when I do it again.
Mm.
So then it got nearer to the time and I had to rethink of why I'm actually doing this. There was a lot of money
Mm.
put into it. Got to pay for the venue, got to pay for the DJs to come down. So it was just like I'm not making any money from this
Mm.
at all. And that again wasn't the goal to make money. It was to make sure the content was out there.
Yeah.
So then once I rethought of why I'm actually doing this, and I had to, it nearly demotivated me because it got to a point where I just
Mm.
thought to myself, I don't want to do this now. I just want to cancel it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It literally, I was so just like, oh, money coming out. Do I have the money for this? And
Yeah. For it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, obviously we
Because you're
was,
taking a gamble, aren't you? You don't. Obviously, your end goal, you're doing it for a certain reason, but
mm,
you don't know how it's gonna turn out. So you are taking a gamble,
yeah,
and that in itself actually can demotivate you as well.
yeah, literally, because it was, I think we was again still going through the time of what Boris was gonna say or if events are gonna go ahead. So we were still
Mm.
in that uncertainty stage. So then
Mm.
it was just like, oh, I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered.
Mm.
And I had to talk to my missus about it as well, and she literally knocked me back and said,
Yeah.
"What was the reason why you're doing this in the first place?" And it was just
Mm.
like, "Do you know what?
You do need those people in your life, you
Do you
know.
know
It's
what?"
so it's
Yeah.
good. It's good when you have people like your missus in your life because that can also kickstart you as well when you don't feel motivated.
Mm.
Um, it's very good.
And
So yeah.
that goes into like support. like a lot of people will say, I want my friends and family to support my business. Like share it on your
Mm,
social medias and stuff like that. I say it so many times. Like I had to change
mm,
my mindset on that. Like my business isn't for my
everyone.
family and friends.
Yes, not
It's not for them. If it was for them, I'll make sure it's targeted to them.
to them.
And my missus not sharing my event or anything like that, I shouldn't take offense. She's there for other reasons. Like,
Mm,
and that was that support. She said to me, "What's the real reason why you're doing this?" I was just
mm,
like, you know what? I so needed that. I so needed that because
mm,
it got me back on track. What was the goal?
mm.
I didn't care if I had 50 people in there or not. Like
Yeah, you
the
got your
goal,
goal.
I
But
got
you
my
know what?
goal.
Going on the to the motivation though, that is another form of motivation. Is like when people can see the work that you've put in and they share it. Like
Mm,
for example, when I personally don't ask people to share it. I mean, my reels are not really, it's for entertainment purposes most of the time.
mm,
So I'm not really expecting anybody to share it. But when I do see people sharing it, I'm like, you know what? I message them I'm like, I appreciate you. One time I did a reel and when you go to the reel and you can see view story shares or whatever,
mm,
I saw the amount of people that shared it. And I was like, I respect that. I really do appreciate the support and love because it doesn't really cost anything for you. No, it doesn't cost anything. Not really. It
no,
doesn't cost
not at all.
anything to press that share button and like spread it to other people in it. Obviously, we're
Mm,
all on. So some people, you're either, like I said, you're either on social media to be entertained or to entertain.
mm,
And if you can help people by just pressing that share button, then do that. So I think that's another way of people can being motivated. Your stuff is being received in a right way
mm.
if it's being shared because you know what the people like, and that motivates you to then do the next thing.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. When you don't get the likes, as you said before, it's just like,
Yeah, that like situation.
it's.
I
But
mean, I don't mind it not getting likes because it just shows me that it's not for my audience. That wasn't for my audience. It's just like couldn't it just be at least 10 likes? Like, like 3. It's not even my number.
but it's but you've taken away. Well, I know some accounts have taken away the likes on their
I
social
took mine
media.
away.
Oh, you took yours away then?
Yeah. I took mine away because I was like, you know what? I think that is actually a good idea.
Mm,
I think it is a good idea because which we will be talking about later, the mental side of social media.
mm,
Um, I don't really mind. See, I know I joke about it and stuff, but if I get 3 likes, I get 3 likes. It doesn't do anything to me. It doesn't damage me. I'm just like, okay, I just need to work harder. That's it.
mm, mm,
But there are people out there that are like, you know what? I want to stop. And I don't like, no, don't stop. Just continue in it. Like,
mm,
I know only 3 people liked it, but so who cares? And then you get someone, you get Instagram messaging you saying, oh, congratulations, you've been featured. And then 1.2 million views on it, and 28,000 likes. Not to big myself up like that, but it's just the luck of the draw sometimes. And it's
mm.
just like, okay, it might not pop this time, but keep doing what you're doing and it's gonna pop. Like literally, it's gonna pop.
Yes, definitely. It's a continuous thing. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't stop at all. I mean, I got nervous to the point where when I was gonna do live streaming, I was just nervous to how many people was gonna tune in.
I
Like,
still can't do it. I told you I can't do live.
I mean, when I first done it, I had what 5 people tune in. I was just like, oh, okay, cool, 5 people. But then it didn't match up to how many followers I actually had. At that time, I had what over two
Yeah.
thousand followers, and only 5 people joined in.
Yeah, but you know what? And again, we can't take it personally, but everything is moving so fast in this world. We don't have time to sit down
Mm,
and really sit there and watch a live. Like unless it's a Sunday where we ain't doing nothing,
mm,
or you know what I mean. Like okay, we're just chilling. We're working or we're trying to catch up with 2020 and 2021.
mm-hmm,
And it's, like you said, short form, everything for short form. Everybody just wants it quick, 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 quick. And on live, no one really wants to sit there on live. So that one I would say I wouldn't even take that too personally, to be honest.
Mm.
But yeah, I still ain't doing live for now. I
Nah,
can't.
but
I don't
you
know.
know what it is. It's there's like you've got your presence on social media, right? And a lot of people will say like your pictures, like you get 300 likes on a picture, and then you'll get 1,000 views on a normal video post, and then you get 100, or no, let's say, I don't know, 10,000 views on a reel. The moment you go live, 10 people. What? Where that doesn't where why it
It doesn't
doesn't add
equate. Yeah,
up?
it
But
doesn't.
then
It doesn't add up. It
there's so many
doesn't.
different factors of it as well. So the time that you're going live,
Exactly.
what else is there? There's so many different factors. I'm only
The
coming up with
time, the
one.
day.
Time, day.
Um.
If you promoted that you're going live as well, so people
Yeah.
can clear their schedule to actually
Yeah.
watch you go
Exactly. Watch
live.
it. Yeah. There's a lot of factors to it because don't be thinking you can just put something up on at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm out. Ain't nobody really staying in at 1 p.m. to watch a live.
Yeah.
So I think you just got to plan it, like especially with those things like that. Be
Mm,
conscious of people's times because you got to flip it back as well. Like, would you stay in and watch it
mm.
at that time or on that day because you got things to do?
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely, definitely. I think it's more like depends on what you're doing as well. Like
Mm.
I get easily demotivated when I see another person, say like another DJ, and he's got thousands of views, or not even thousands of views, like in the hundreds. I'm like, where them 100 people come from?
Oh, view like what locked in?
Yeah, locked in. I'm like,
Mm.
okay, cool. So you're doing it at this time, all right? Cool. 7 o'clock, decent enough. People are probably at home, or 8 o'clock, or so. This is obviously when no one weren't really going out. I was like, all right, cool. Let me do it. Promote
Mm.
it, and I only get 15 people. It's like, what?
But would you say that you comparing? Would you say that your feed um represents you being a DJ? Like, do you do the post of like snippets of your shows? And because I know you as a content creator, but do
Mm,
you do what, let's say if you look at his page, he probably is out here promoting. I haven't seen it, but maybe he's promoting constantly on his page, like this clip, that clip.
mm,
Would you say you do the same for people to actually recognize? Because I think if you was to do a live post and say, "Oh, content creating," do you think your numbers would have been more up?
very
Because then
true.
that would be something to look at as well. Because there would be no, for example, if I was to do a live, say I'm going on live to talk about marriage. Well, first of all, I'm not married,
Mm.
so no one ain't gonna. So ain't no one gonna look into that one. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So are we showing them
Mm.
like
True, very true, very true. I'm more
just food for thought? I like food,
because
so
I've always thought that is my Instagram clear.
clear enough.
Like when people come on there, do they know what they're looking at, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I I have many talents. A lot of people say I'm a jack of all trades. Some people
Trades,
say
yeah.
it's not good to be a
Mm.
jack of all trades, but
Yeah,
then
some people say. Yeah.
there's another side saying how yes, it's good to be a jack of all trades, just as long as you're clear on what
Depends
you
on
need
it.
to be
Yeah,
known
depends
for.
on exactly. So,
So
and that doesn't just go out to you. It goes out to people. Like, are you when you expect people to turn up and show up? Are you doing the groundwork to just this is who I am. This is
mm,
do you know what I mean? Because I think if like you did do content creating um live,
mm.
I think your numbers would be different.
I think so as well. I feel like I think I've done one live talking about
Mm,
social, like growing on social media as a DJ for like other artists and
mm-hmm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The
What was
numbers
your
was
numbers?
there. The numbers was there. It was a
See,
lot
see,
higher than
see. I do know
what I
things.
was.
Unagi. I do. I do.
But no, but that is very true. Like there is a lot of people out there. You go onto their pages now, and it's like, okay, your bio says this, but your feed says something
Mhm.
totally different. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
okay, cool. It's not really clear. For me,
Mhm.
it's I have a problem because I like doing a lot of things. I step out. It's all
Me and
creative.
you the same. Me and you the same. Listen, me and you are the same. My girl, she's like, "You're doing the most.
Yes.
You're just too creative at everything." That's
Yeah.
what she says.
But you know what? I look at Will Smith. I look at Idris Elba. Like, they're known for as actors, but they do other stuff as well. Like, we
Mm,
can do other stuff. Like, Idris is
mm.
out here being a DJ, big time DJ
You
on
know
like
what? I
Mix
didn't
Mag and
even know
stuff.
that. I didn't even know that. But I think I think the problem lies is that we, and I'm speaking to myself as well, we've got to, when doing that, we have to remember our audience.
Mm,
Our audience comes onto our page for a specific reason.
mm,
So if we're chopping and changing our reasons all the time, then our audience are going to chop and change.
definitely. And then obviously that results to losing followers and
And ghost followers and numbers.
yeah, it's not
So
going up,
it's
going
just
down.
like, yeah, you know?
No, it's very, very true. Very, very true. Because
So
it's
I'm gonna shift myself a bit.
it's
Oh, I do not know my left and right. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is. I'm sorry, guys.
there we go.
Wait, there we go. My chair just keeps going down all the time. Okay, good.
There you
We're
go.
good.
But yeah, so it's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie to you. I struggle
Yeah,
with
it's a
this
struggle.
every day. It's like I want to create something. I want to create content, like video content for people to see. Yes, I've created this and I'm teaching you how to do this. But I'm also leaving the fact that I'm a DJ as well.
Mm.
So now I'm trying to find the balance. So I think I have to plan. I have to really plan and think about what I want to do. So one week can be just pure DJ, and another week can be create content. And then my stories is just
Yeah, because I mean that could work. Like you could, like you said, week by week.
mm,
We know that this week is going to be DJing, and next week is going to be content. So that's in itself like that's your strategy.
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 Whoa! I know it's Sunday and that. It's not even that.
Strategy.
It's not even
Listen,
that
it's the
late.
Lord's Day. Nobody cuss. It's the Lord's Day. I wonder how he was a strategy. Yeah, that's all madness. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
it is about strategy. Definitely, just
because at
knowing
least
when
your
you're there.
audience, yeah, at least your audience would know. This week we know we're gonna get this. Next week we know we're gonna get that.
Mm, yeah.
And those for DJing will log on for this week, and then those for content creating will log on for the next week. You know.
Yeah, no, true, very true, very true. It's trial and error. It is trial and error. I think it is. It's trial and error in all of this on social media. To be fair, so don't get demotivated when you're not getting the numbers or anything like that. Because next week you might get some real good numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Keep being persistent and with what you're doing. I would say though, as a tip, to stay motivated, surround or connect, collab, talk to, whatever, rub shoulders with other people in your industry, your niche, your field, whatever you want to call it. Surround yourself with them because I guarantee you that will keep you motivated. Like Mark, we all know him who he is now. Mr. Two Drinks, he keeps me motivated when it comes to photography. He shows me the ins and outs. So when we're like, oh yeah, let's meet up, let's go London, let's do this, I'm forever thinking, all right, I've got a backload of pictures that I need to edit that I need to send to him. But you know, it keeps you motivated.
I feel like even when is your chair going down and
If
down
my
slowly?
chair is just going down. And the thing is, I'm trying to keep a straight face, but my chair just keeps going down. Like I tell you, my life right now is a mess. Hold on, I can't stop it. I'm being so serious, but my chair's just going down.
I think so. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was actually quite fun. Yeah, so connect with other people. I feel like even when you tweet, Chris, like when you're tweeting and I'll see your tweet, I'm like, oh, I need to tweet. I also need to tweet.
Yeah.
Like, you get that drive. It was also
Yeah.
because I know you as well. I personally met you. Obviously, we talk as well. And then when you're meeting with other people, you've connected with them. You've personally spoken to them face to face, and when you're seeing their work on social media, and like it kind of gives you that little drive to like, oh, you know what,
Yeah, it does.
I need to tweet.
Yeah,
I
I
know
need to tweet.
myself I need to tweet a lot more. So when I see Mark tweeting and I see you tweeting, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I need to
yeah, and it's the
tweet,
same
man.
for me. It's the same when I see you two tweeting. I'm like, let me get on there. Let me say something, but I don't really know what to say. Like I still figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have more source to give soon. Like it's once all this moving malarkey's out the way, and I move all my 10 boxes, into storage and stuff. I'm gonna be there. Like I'll be there tweeting. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna be on the go.
That's cool. All right, so I hope everyone had a good takeaway from this episode of how to keep motivated. We've told you where we get demotivated and how we pick
Yeah,
ourselves back up. I hope,
platforms that we use to
yeah,
motivate us.
like let
Find
us
your
know.
find your platforms, what you use
Yeah,
to
definitely.
motivate
There's
you.
loads of platforms out there. Different ways to use them. Obviously, Instagram is the most common one. Then you've got TikTok, which I feel I really need to jump on right about now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But after I showed you that video, I was
Mm,
tempted to come off.
yeah, but
I was, I
but
was,
but mm, we can
I was
work things in
tempted.
in
I
our
was
favor, innit?
tempted.
Mm,
I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you said, work it in our favor. But I was tempted. But
yeah, but
I'm gonna, yeah.
I get that mofo. It's like I feel like I'm missing out on TikTok. I feel like there is a whole handful of people out there that I'm just
There
missing out
is, there
because
is. I
of.
think yeah, I haven't grown. I haven't grown yet still, but I need to figure out it's coming basically.
Mm,
But I think it's easier to grow on TikTok um than it is on Instagram.
Instagram. Mm.
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. All right, well, there it is, guys. Let us know what motivates you inside the comments as well. Like,
And what demotivates you as well, so we can see if we can come up with solutions to get rid of it.
yeah, no, definitely. If you got any messages or anything like that, and you don't feel like typing it in the comments, you can send us a
Slide the DMs.
DMs, innit? Like,
Slide in the DMs.
follow us
Slide.
on Instagram. Just create podcasts.
Slide.
Or if you know our handles now, so if you feel like you want to just reach out to us individually, reach out. We're here to help.
Yeah, reach out. Don't slide in that one. Slide in the Just Create one. You can slide all you like. No, reach out to us. Reach out to us, guys.
All right, cool.
And if you like this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let us know
Cheers,
because
cheers, cheers.
we will continue to. Well, we can continue to do what we can continue with our
We'll just
sessions.
continue, innit? We'll just continue.
This will just let us know that we're on the right track and we're helping others.
Yes.
It just keeps us growing and growing. Just
Yes.
to help other people as well. So yeah, and that's it.
That is all.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Challenge. I ain't got a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Challenge.
It's your
challenge.
week.
My week. Yes. All right. Cool. So this week's challenge is it's gonna be really simple. To be fair, so I want you to follow at least 5 people that motivates you. Follow them and engage with their content. And the reason why I say engage with their content is because I want you to continuously see their posts. So I don't want you to just follow them and then hopefully they will just pop up and so forth on your feed. No, I want you to follow them. I want you to engage with them. And so whenever they post, it will continuously come up on your feed. And because you've followed accounts like that, Instagram will then send you suggestions in your feed. And then they will show you more other creators out there similar to those ones. And then that will just carry on keeping you motivated because you're seeing more stuff from different people, etc. And that will just keep you motivated because of this session here, this episode here. That's about it, really. I think it's fairly easy.
That is easy.
Cool. All right. Well, that is it for episode 7.
7.
Just
7,
Create
11.
Podcast. Cheers. Right, and we're out. See you later, Chris.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.